my first $10,000 at the age of 16. I made my first 100K at the age of 17. At the age of 18, I had made over $500,000, and now I am 19 and I've made my first million, and I'm currently running a business that is doing over $2 million per year revenue and over 100K per month profit. I'm not saying this to flex. In this video, we're going to be talking about money. I think it is important for me to share with you why I'm qualified to talk about this. What's going on? My name is Eddie Cumberbatch. I'm a 19-year-old entrepreneur, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down what I believe to be the smartest and fastest path to making $10,000 a month in 2024. Before I get started, I'm going to be giving away a pair of AirPods during my next free class that I hold every single Wednesday. If you're interested, all you have to do is register for the free class with the link in the description, subscribe to my channel, and then comment down below I registered and explain why you are hoping to win the pair of AirPods. Now, don't forget to also include your Instagram as well so I can reach out to you if you win. If you're watching this video, you are probably not that different from me just a few years ago. I was broke, living with roaches, desperately searching for ways to get out of my shitty environment. And I knew that college was not right for me. I was wanting to get ahead and find success. I wanted to do this before I was forced to go to college by my parents. And while searching and trying different things, I noticed that most of the ways that people talk about making money online and escaping the matrix are actually just another matrix disguised. Many entrepreneurs will escape their job, get to the point where they are making $10,000 a month online just to realize that their new business is just a glorified job. What's the point of escaping your 9 to 5 if you end up working 9 to 9, which is the sad truth that many entrepreneurs end up facing. There are tons of ways to make six figures, and I personally have successfully tried a ton, but obviously they each have their pros and cons. And in this video, I'm going to help you find the right path for you while avoiding falling into the trap of ending up in another matrix. Let's start off with a typical job. If you're watching this video, a job is not for you. You want to be your own boss. You don't want to report to someone and have them tell you what to do. So we're not going to spend time on this at all. There are jobs out there that pay six figures per year, but most of them require time in school, and you don't want to do school or work a job. There's no need to do that, so let's move on to the next path. Picking up high-value skills is one of the best ways to make a good income and work for yourself. Skills like copywriting, video editing, coding, all of these skills are great to learn and can generate six figures per year. There are tons of teens out there making 10, 20, 30, even 50K per month with these skills. The way that they do it is through freelancing with these skills, like doing video editing for businesses or writing emails and getting paid per job that you do. This is a great way to earn six figures online, and there's actually 41 million Americans who consider themselves freelancers. Freelancing requires no money up front to start. It allows you to work from pretty much anywhere in the world. Freelancing is unfortunately another version of a matrix. You are still not your own boss as a freelancer. You still rely on someone else for your income as a freelancer. Some months might be really good and loaded with work, and other months it may be a ghost town. Your client may have a ton of work for you to do one month, and then the next month they don't have anything for you, and you'll need to find another gig. And even if you are constantly loaded with work, it's not a scalable model past the 10K a month mark because you are selling your time as a freelancer. Your income is capped at the amount of time you can work, do the jobs you are hired to do, which is why I personally don't think that this is the smartest way to earn six figures online. It's inconsistent, and you are still not your own boss. The next path many people take still involves high value skills. Instead of freelancing and focusing on a specific skill, they run an agency and offer more services. Instead of freelancing and just doing one thing, an agency will have a few clients on a retainer and contract, pay monthly for services. I ran an agency for a few months and it did well. It got to the point where it was making about 30K per month in revenue, providing video editing and TikTok ads for our clients. The agency model has been extremely popular as of lately, and it has helped many people make their first 10K. There's no denying that running an agency is a good way to make $10,000 a month. It also requires no money up front to get started, and all you need is a couple of clients on retainers and you are at the 10K a month mark. The thing with agencies though is it's still another version of a job. With my agency, I found myself falling into the trap that most entrepreneurs do, where they escape the 9 to 5 life just to work 9 to 9 instead. I'd be working all day, every day on the agency, and ended up becoming a slave to my clients. Your clients are your boss at the end of the day, and you have to report to them and rely on them for income. And with the agency model, it is not scalable either. Many entrepreneurs will realize this too late, and that's why many will run an agency for a few months and then they will switch to the next path that I'm actually going to be talking about right now. The reason that they do this is because they get to the 10K a month mark, which is typically every entrepreneur's first goal, and then once they hit it, they want more and realize that scaling higher than that, an agency is not really attainable. With an agency, just like freelancing, you are selling a service. Anytime you are selling a service, you are selling your time. Theoretically, you could scale an agency by hiring people to do the services, but doing so will cut into your margins and your profit will be slim. The typical progression most people make is they'll start off as like a freelancer and they'll pick up a high value skill or two and do odd jobs here or there as a freelancer, and then they'll switch switch to the agency model once they have some more experience and want more secure income. And then they will exit the agency model once they realize it's a glorified job and become a creator, which is one of the smartest paths to making $10,000 a month in 2024. Many entrepreneurs do this. There is a reason why most people are telling you to start posting content if you want to make money online. We live in a content economy, and where attention flows, money goes. If you have attention and an audience, there's pretty much infinite ways you could turn those followers into dollars. You can use a personal brand to build any type of business. Most of the biggest businesses being built in 2023 and 2024 are being built off the backs of creators. I mean, look at Mr. Beast and Kylie Jenner, who both are worth billions because they have massive audiences. There's people scaling clothing brands, freelancing businesses, agencies, local businesses, all with content. Content is honestly the way to get anything you want in 2024. The income you want, the connections you want, the lifestyle you want, whatever it is. And the cool thing about becoming a creator is that it does not require any startup cost, and it gives you the freedom to work from anywhere in the world. And you don't have to be a massive influencer either to tap into the content economy and make $10,000 a month. You truly are your own boss as a creator and aren't stuck in any matrices. I've been making content for the last 3 years, and it has been one of the ways that I've been able to make so much money all before the age of 20. There really is an infinite amount of ways you can monetize an audience, but here's the best way from my personal experience. Now, I've already covered that running a service-based business like freelancing or an agency is not smart because you are selling your time. Many people will use content to build e-commerce businesses like clothing brands, but these types of businesses require a ton of upfront capital and a ton of fulfillment. This is basically another version of a matrix, and physical products have expenses with every single product you sell. You have cost of goods, which is how much you have to pay for the items you are selling. These expenses and other expenses like shipping will cut into your margins and make your profit slim, which is why selling digital products instead of selling physical products is the best types of businesses you can build with an audience. Digital products you build once and you could sell an infinite amount of times with no startup costs, no expenses, and really no fulfillment at all. Things like info products, online courses, and paid communities. These are the most scalable businesses out there, and exactly how there are hundreds of young millionaires being spawned every single day. What if you don't want to put yourself out there and show your face on camera? What if you don't have the experience to make content about anything? What if you don't want your income to be tied to how many views you can get on social media? Now, these are all valid points, which is why there's one more path to making $10,000 a month in 2024. In my opinion, the best path. And it's the same path that I took to make my first $10,000 at the age of 16. It's the same path that Justin took to make 10K within 2 weeks of getting started. It's the same path that Andrea took to get to $10,000 a month at 18 years old within 35 days of getting started, and the same path Carson and Rashad took to get to 11K a month within a month of getting started. It's called growth operating. It's already clear that monetizing attention with digital products is one of the best ways to make 10K a month online. Now, I've not always been a creator. I actually started off as a growth operator. I first partnered with a creator who had a big audience, and I helped him monetize his audience. We split the profit, and I built and ran his business while he made content. This allows you to tap into the content economy and the massive opportunity that is out there without actually having to make content yourself and have any prior knowledge or skills. Growth operating is the same way all of these guys that I showed you a second ago got to 10K a month in less than 35 days. They found a creator with a big audience that wasn't selling anything and helped him build a paid community to monetize his audience and split the profit. This requires no money up front, and it is not another version of a matrix. You're not selling your time with the paid community. You are selling a digital product. You build it once, and it's able to be sold an infinite amount of times with really fat profit margins. And this path is scalable. As the creator's audience grows, your business grows exponentially. 1% of a creator's audience will typically end up buying, so a creator with 100,000 followers will have about 1,000 buyers in their audience. Now, 1,000 people who pay $30 per month for access to a paid community is $30K per month, and then $15K in your pocket each month after you split it 50-50 with the creator. And this model is secure because it is a monthly fee that they're paying. Every single month, you will have consistent income from the paid members. I used to work 12 hours a day when I was running my agency. I shut it down in April and now run a paid community with my business partner, Brady, who is growth operating, and we make over $100,000 profit per month from our paid community and really only put about 2 hours of really focused work in per day. I truly believe that the best path in 2024 to make 10K a month as a complete beginner is being a growth operator and building a paid community with the creator. Now, the typical path that people take is they'll start off as like a freelancer and do odd jobs jobs here and there, and then decide to run an agency and start signing retainer clients. And then they will become an operator and take a profit share with the creator while helping them build a business with them. And then eventually, after working with the creator, they'll become the creator themselves and build a business off the back of their audience. Why even go through the pain of freelancing or running an agency though? I started off as a growth operator when I was 16, and I got the paid community that I was running to $87K a month after just 60 days of working with the creator. And I was able to take home 10 to 15K a month all throughout high school as a growth operator. And then I became the creator myself and scaled a paid community through my own personal brand to over 100K profit per month. This is the best path to making 10K per month and even 100K in 2024. Paid communities are the future. I mean, we're going through a loneliness epidemic right now. And even though we are so connected through social media, people feel more disconnected than ever, and they need community. Living in tribes and communities is actually built into our blood as humans, and the best way to build a community is to centralize these creators' audiences and build a paid community where the members can connect and learn together about topics that interest them. If you're interested in learning more about growth operating and how you can get started doing this, I have a free class every single Wednesday that you can sign up for, where I go in depth exactly explaining how you can get started and sign your first client. If you sign up for the class right now, you will also be entered into the AirPods giveaway. And while you wait for the class, you can go ahead and check out the free growth operator course that I have available in a YouTube playlist. You can find that somewhere here. I hope you got some value out of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out. See you in the next one.